took my seat by the door, left my hat in my hands. She came in with that young spring, like a song I still can't stand. Laughing soft with her people by the far end of the bar. And I knew right there I'd lose her just by looking that hard. She never once turned my way, but I could tell anyway. Some things you hold your breath for and let go the same day. Across her glass I felt it pass, that old last chance I won't ask. Across her glass she lit the dark. I got my part and let it be there. There's a ring with a dull edge in my pocket from years gone by, and a scar on my left thumb from a fence wire back in July. I have lived through a lot of maybes and a few that cut me clean, but her name never left my mouth, just stayed in between. She laughed and brushed her hair back like she had somewhere to be. I watched that little moment slip through the room and me. Across her glass I felt it pass, that old last chance I won't ask. Across her glass she lit the dark. I got my part and let it be there. Maybe that's all a man gets, a look in and the ache. A girl half one summer and a heart that won't quite break. I ain't saying it's forever, I ain't saying it's a sin, just a candle in the corner that I watched and didn't walk in. Across her glass I felt it pass, that old last chance I won't ask. Across her glass she lit the dark. I got my part and let it be there. Lights were low and lazy when you slid off that bar stool slow. Boots tucked under your chair like you'd done that walk before. I'd been counting empty refills and wearing this old grin thin. Then you turn your head and smile, and something woke up again. Your hand was on the door frame, moon on your sleeve and hair. The room got quiet around us like it knew to leave us there. You said I ought to go now, and I nodded like a fool, while my heart sat in that corner trying to act up like a schoolboy too. Then you stepped into the cold, and the whole place leaned in after. I felt my old life crack open like a window in the rafters. You took the night with you, left me holding the dust. You took the night with you, and I felt young enough to trust. One look, one smile, and I was gone. You took the night with you, now the room goes on and on. The bartender wiped the counter like he'd seen this heartache plain. Some old song on the jukebox fell apart and started again. I kept reaching for your shadow where the hardwood met the line. Even now I swear I'm listening for your laugh to change my mind. But the hinges only answered, and the screen door said goodbye. Lord, I stood there like a stranger with a wildfire in my eyes. You took the night with you, left me holding the dust. You took the night with you, and I felt young enough to trust. One look, one smile, and I was gone. You took the night with you, now the room goes on and on. I've worn this same old sorrow like a coat through half my life, but you walked in for one heartbeat and cut straight through that knife. If I never see you again, I'll still know what I missed. A kind of light I can't keep here, but can't forget exists. You took the night with you, left me holding the dust. You took the night with you, and I felt young enough to trust. One look, one smile, and I was gone. You took the night with you, now the room goes on and on. The door just swung behind you, and the dark got very still. I'm an old cowboy standing with a brand new heart to fill. I pushed through that old door slow, boots full of dust and road. Saw her by the mirror there, pearls in her hair, white dress. She held that glass like china, like it might break in her hand. I'd seen hard years in that room, but not a face like that. She laughed like distant summer, overload jukebox hum, and I knew right then and there she was just passing through. She's from another world, I can't hold her here. She shines like silver rain, too fine for my years. She's from another world, and I'm from these old tears. So I watched her by the bar, then I let her disappear. Leaned on that splintered rail, sipped my drink and said my prayer. She turned and met my eyes, then looked right past the wear. There was grace in how she moved, like the floor knew her name. I was a worn out man, she was a different flame. I wanted to say something, some foolish little line, but my mouth stayed shut as I watched that moment pass me by. She's from another world, I can't hold her here. She shines like silver rain, too fine for my ears. She's from another world, and I'm from these old tears. So I watched her by the bar, then I let her disappear. Maybe in another life I'd have been a younger man, with a ring on my right hand and a place in her plans. But I was just a cowboy with the night in my bones. She was a bright hell of a dream, I was all but home. She's from another world, I can't hold her here. She shines like silver rain, too fine for my ears. She's from another world, watched her by the bar. Then I let her disappear. Stools were turning over, one glass short of done. You slid beside the jukebox like you were chasing none. Your boots had city dust on them, your laugh was soft and bright. You asked if I was waiting, I said just for the night. Then you said your name so easy, like you knew my years. And something in that small hello pulled up an old frontier. Last call lantern, hold me still. One more moment, one more thrill. You brought her back, you broke me open, then you smiled and left me hoping. Last call lantern, dim and slow. You lit a place I used to know. And I watched you go. You talked about the highway like it never bit you twice. Said you liked the old piano man and the aching old small town nights. I told you about a woman with a ring of summer gold, how she left me by the river and took my best years cold. You reached for your coat collar and the whole room seemed to sway. You looked at me like mercy, then you looked away. Last call lantern, hold me still. One more moment, one more thrill. You brought her back, you broke me open, then you smiled and left me hoping. Last call lantern, dim and slow. You lit a place I used to know. And I watched you go. I should have told you you had her same quiet kind, the way you touched that bar stool, the way you never asked twice. But you only said take care now at the door into the rain. And I stood there with my shadow calling out her name. Last call lantern, hold me still. One more moment, one more thrill. You brought her back, you broke me open, then you smiled and left me hoping. Last call lantern, dim and slow. You lit a place I used to know. And I watched you go. The door swung shut behind you, the night got wide and thin, and I tipped my hat to memory like it might come back again. Come back again. came in late in satin blue, set her glass down by my booth. Said, old man, is this seat free? I said, if you'll have it, darling, it's for me. I tipped my hat, she smiled right back, like she knew I'd worn it black. We swapped a look, we swapped a lie about how time don't pass us by. The band played low, the room held still. Her hand found mine against the thrill. I felt my heart beat once, then twice, like I'd got back some stolen life. One more ride, one more chance, one more spin across the dance. For a minute I was young again, alive again. One more ride, one more night, borrowed time and barroom light. Then dawn came cold and stole the flame. Still I'd do it all the same. She laughed at something small I said that shook the rain right out my head. We watched the amber in her glass, and I forgot how fast years passed. Her nails went tapping on the wood. She said, you always this good? I said, only when you're in my way. She grinned like she could steal the day. One more ride, one more chance, one more spin across the dance. For a minute I was young again, alive again. One more ride, one more night, borrowed time and barroom light. Then dawn came cold and stole the flame. Still I'd do it all the same. She slipped her coat and stood to go, left a red mark on the snow. Outside the glass the world turned gray. Inside she'd taken mine away. One more ride, one more chance, one more spin across the dance. For a minute I was young again, alive again. One more ride, one more night, borrowed time and barroom light. If that was all she came to give, Lord, that was enough to live.